In the vast skies where thousands of flights cross paths each day, safety often comes down to seconds, and decisions made in the blink of an eye. Every near miss is more than a close call. It's a message, a hidden story of human instinct, technology, and precision that keeps millions alive. This is aviation safety, near miss analysis, where every near disaster becomes a lesson that shapes the future of flight. What if I told you that some of the safest flights you've ever taken were just seconds away from disaster? Moments where a single misheard word, a missed radar signal, or one tired pilot could have changed everything. In the skies, perfection isn't optional, it's survival. And sometimes, safety is born not from success, but from near failure. These are aviation's near misses, moments when disaster almost struck but didn't, where quick thinking, teamwork, and design turned chaos into control. Every close call leaves behind a lesson, one that reshapes the systems, the training, and the technology keeping us safe today. This is the story of how the near misses we never hear about built the safest era of flight in human history. In aviation, a near miss, officially known as a near mid-air collision, occurs when two aircraft come dangerously close, often just seconds or meters apart from impact. In that instant, human reflexes, automation, and luck intersect, and the line between disaster and survival grows razor thin. Major crashes make headlines, but near misses? They vanish quietly into flight data logs and post-incident reports. Pilots debrief, controllers replay the radar, and investigators study every second to understand what went wrong and what went right. For every tragedy that dominates the news, there are dozens of close calls that never do. Moments where technology held firm, or a pilot's instinct saved hundreds of lives. And while the world may never hear about them, each one sparks change. From better cockpit training to improved collision avoidance systems, these invisible incidents have done more to shape modern aviation safety than any single accident ever could. July 23, 1983. Air Canada Flight 143 departs Montreal for Edmonton, a routine journey aboard a brand new Boeing 767. Cruising at 41,000 feet, something unthinkable happens. Both engines fail. The aircraft, a 132-ton jet, suddenly becomes a glider. Inside the cockpit, alarms scream, lights flicker, and silence replaces the steady hum of the engines. The cause? A simple conversion error, born from Canada's transition to the metric system. Ground crews had calculated fuel in pounds instead of kilograms, loading less than half the required amount, 10,000 kilograms instead of 22,000, enough to make the difference between flight and freefall. Now Captain Robert Pearson and First Officer Maurice Quintal were gliding 12 miles per minute with no engines, no power, and no clear place to land. But Pearson, a skilled glider pilot, made a daring call to attempt a dead-stick landing on an abandoned airstrip in Gimli, Manitoba. Unaware it had been turned into a drag racing track filled with families. As the powerless jet descended, spectators scattered. With precision and calm, Pearson guided the aircraft down, tires bursting, metal scraping the runway, until the plane slid to a stop. No fire, no fatalities, just disbelief and relief. The Gimli glider became a symbol of training, teamwork, and instinct under pressure. In its aftermath, aviation fuel policies were rewritten worldwide, ensuring a mistake like that would never happen again. Behind every near miss lies a complex web of human and system factors: pilot fatigue, communication breakdowns, automation overload, maintenance slips. In a world where seconds decide survival, even the smallest lapse can trigger chaos. This is where the startle effect takes hold, that instant of paralysis when the unexpected strikes. Modern pilot training now goes beyond checklists and procedures. It trains the mind, the body, and the instincts. Inside simulators, alarms blare, engines fail, and systems collapse, all to teach one thing: calm under pressure. Because in the cockpit, the most powerful control isn't the throttle or the stick, it's composure. The future of flight is being rewritten, not by chance, but by innovation. Artificial intelligence, predictive analytics, and adaptive control systems are transforming how we understand the skies. Soon, AI will detect risks before humans can even sense them. recognizing flight path deviations, predicting turbulence, and rerouting aircraft automatically to prevent collisions before they're even possible. It's a future where data becomes instinct, and every decision is guided by millions of silent calculations. But amid all the code and circuitry, one truth remains. The soul of aviation is still human. Because no matter how advanced our machines become, safety depends on the people who command them, the pilots who stay calm when alarms scream, the controllers who guide through chaos, the engineers who never stop questioning what could go wrong, and the investigators who turn mistakes into progress. Every near miss, every correction, every lesson learned, they all shape the skies we trust today. In the end, flight safety isn't a finish line, it's a journey. And with every close call, every breakthrough, and every act of vigilance, we move one step closer to perfection. Hit subscribe, share this message, and be part of a generation that chooses preservation over conflict and cooperation over scarcity. Because awareness is the first step to action.